friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Justina and here I like to make, create, and inspire fun art things with you through my DIYs. Today, as you see by the title, I have 5 spring sign DIYs for you that are super easy, very affordable, and only take minutes to do, and a lot of the items you can find at Dollar Tree. If you are new here, I hope you stick around by hitting that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if these are the type of DIYs you like to do, and if you would like to see what I create, just keep on watching and let's art today. Dollar Tree usually carries a lot of cute signage throughout the year, but normally around their springtime they have these really cute signs, especially this one that I found in their Easter selection that says fresh carrots, and I thought it was perfect for today's DIYs. All you need is a paintbrush and some paint to really give this a nice makeover. I will start painting the outer edges of this sign. It really only takes minutes to do. It's super easy and fast. Now, while I was painting the outer edges of my sign, I noticed that the paint wasn't really sticking onto it because the sign was really sleek. So I'm just taking some sandpaper and sanding it down all around the outer edges. So I suggest you should start doing this way before you start painting your sign. This will save you a step. After I am done sanding, I do give my sign a nice wipe down, and then I will continue painting the outer edges with my black acrylic paint. Now I am using black acrylic paint for my home decor. It matches everything that I'm doing this year. However, you can use whatever type of paint you like. I believe any type of paint that you paint the outer edges really will make this sign pop. Once that was done, I really wanted to add some decorative pieces on top of my sign with using some leaves that I have on hand. I believe these are magnolia leaves that I'm just hot gluing to the top of the sign using my hot glue gun. Next, I have these purple lavender flower picks from Dollar Tree, and I'm just adding that right on top of the leaves that we just glued down, and I'm still using my hot glue gun. Lastly, I am adding this wooden bunny cutout from Dollar Tree and just hot gluing him into the center, and that completes this DIY. Super easy and simple. Let me know what you think. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. Another thing I absolutely love at Dollar Tree are these wooden DIY signs that they produce pretty much every year for a couple years now. I had purchased this chick, I believe, last year or the year prior. I wasn't really too sure what to make of it because I don't decorate with chicks around springtime in my home, but I finally found a way to decorate it. I will cover my chick using this shelf liner contact paper. It's in this really black and white floral print that I absolutely love. I am just cutting it down to size and going to press it right down onto my chick. Dollar Tree does carry a bunch of different types of prints in their contact paper selection, and I just absolutely love this black and white one because it does go with my black and white theme for this spring, but you can always change it up to fit your home decor. This is super simple. Like I said, I'm just pressing it down onto my chick, and then I am going to take an X-Acto knife and cut the outer edges around this. I do have a nice cutting board right underneath so I don't cut into my table, but this really only took minutes to make and it's super simple to do. The question of the day is, what type of home decor do you like to decorate for this springtime? Is it bright colors or subtle colors, very natural, or black and white just like I am this year? I can never decide. I always change it up, but I would love to know what you do down in the comment section below. Now that I have my chick all cut out, here's how it looks, and I absolutely love it. Now I knew that I wanted this chick to stand straight up, so I needed a base for it. I have some of these wooden planks that are square that I purchased from Dollar Tree in their Crafter Square section. I'm just going to pull one out. I am then going to paint the front and the back of this square using my black acrylic paint so that it matches my little chick. After that had time to completely dry, it is now time to attach both pieces together. To attach the chick down to the baseboard, I am using some of these wooden cubes that I purchased from Dollar Tree. They're usually in their Crafter Square section. I'm just trying to find the best placement of the chick, and then I'm just using my hot glue to attach the cube down to the chick's feet. I do put the chick a little bit towards the back of the base so that I can add a little bit more embellishments here soon. Here's how the chick looks, and it does stand up pretty nicely. I knew that I wanted to add some decorations to it. I have some of these eggs from the 99-cent store and some of these florals. I'm trying to find where I want to put them, and ultimately I really like the flowers by the chick's feet. Once again, I'm just using my hot glue to attach everything together. I did take a yellow egg out of that bag and placed it into the center of my flower, and that completes this DIY. Super simple and easy, very affordable. Let me know what you think about this one down below. For my next sign, I have this little board here. I got this actually from my spouse. They bring me home pieces of wood and I absolutely love it. However, Dollar Tree does carry some wooden pieces that you can easily create this DIY with. I wanted to paint my own little bunny on this sign. So as you see here, I am sketching out my bunny free-handed on this piece of wood, just on the one side of the board. It's going to be half of a bunny. Now, if free drawing is not your cup of tea, you can always print out an image and do the copy and paste method, or you can cut one out with a Cricut if you have a Cricut machine. But I really like to hand paint some of my DIYs. It's very therapeutic and I just love painting. Now I am going to start filling in my bunny using some white acrylic paint. While I was painting, I noticed some of my pencil marks were getting into my paint, which was leaving some of the paint looking a little gray, which I kind of like. So I kept going with it, and I know that I was painting over my sketch, but I kind of have an idea of where everything goes. I am going to give this about 2 coats of the paint until I have it really opaque and to my liking. After my bunny had time to completely dry, I will then add the details onto his face. I am using my Posca paint markers to add in the details, starting with my pink Posca paint marker, and then I will add the black lining all over his face. Now, if you do not have Posca paint markers, you can always use a really thin paintbrush and add the details on that way. I just really like to use my Posca paint markers. They're super easy and quick to do, especially when I have kids and I need to get these DIYs done quickly. As I'm finishing up some of the details, if you are new here and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I hope you do that today. All you have to do is hit that big red subscribe button down below, but make sure to click on the bell notification so that YouTube can always notify you when I upload a new video. Plus, I would really love for you to be a part of my virtual art family. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. Please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help out my channel, and I'm so glad that you are here. Now that all of my details are in and to my liking, I just wanted to add a little bit of embellishments to the bunny's head. So I'm adding some of these green leaves from a floral pick, and also this white sunflower. I believe I purchased this from Dollar Tree. I'm just hot gluing it down into place. I had found these laser wood words from Dollar Tree. 3 come in a pack and they do say bunny. Here's how they look. Now, I thought the light wood was clashing with the background piece of wood, so I am giving it 2 coats of pink acrylic paint and putting that to the side to completely dry. Now, I was feeling that my bunny was a little flat, so I do take a gray Posca paint marker and I start outlining my bunny. This really helps me make my bunny pop off of that wooden piece of board that is behind him. Once that was completed, I am hot gluing down my bunny word using my hot glue gun. I'm just trying to find the best placement once again, and after I have it where I like it, I will then use a pencil and start writing other words on top and on the bottom of my bunny wooden word sign. I really do not like my penmanship, so I always have to sketch it out if I am going to use my own, and usually I like to use sticker letters or poster letters from Dollar Tree, but for this sign I finally just used my own handwriting, and after I was done sketching everything out, I'm just using a Posca paint marker in the color black, and I'm just outlining what I sketched on, and it does say every bunny welcome. That completes this DIY. I would love to know what you think of this one. For my next sign, it's definitely an oldie but goodie. I absolutely love it. I am taking one of Dollar Tree's square signs and I'm using it as my base. I also have some of these felt bunnies that I purchased at the 99-cent store. They were only $1, and I'm going to pull off the little felt bunnies from that string. I am just trying to find which bunnies that I want, and then I will place that to the side. Now I'm just going to use the back of my sign and I give it a light sanding, and I will cover it using my over the rainbow scrapbooking paper. After I find the sheet that I like, which is this one, I will then trim it down to size and adhere it down to my board. After that, I then took the 3 bunnies that I chose, which are the light blue, the yellow, and the pink one, and I'm trying to find the best placement. They were a little bit big for the sign, so I did have to overlap them, but it still turns out super cute. Then after I got the best placement, I am using my hot glue to attach it down to the sign, making sure to get all of the edges so none of the felt bunny sticks up. And I will continue doing that with all 3 of the bunnies. Now, the bunnies have little holes at the top of their heads to basically be on the garland, and I wanted to cover that using this gingham ribbon that I purchased from Dollar Tree. Now I'm just trying to create a bow. I'm not really good at bows. However, the ribbon was still a little bit too thick, so I did fold it onto itself, and then I'm just trying to find the best placement so it looks like a bow, and then I will hot glue that down to the middle bunny. Now the other 2 still shows the holes at the top, but you can barely see it, and I didn't mind. After that, I did add a little pearl to the center of my bow just to hide the fact that it wasn't really a bow. Then I'm cutting more of that ribbon off so it could be a hanger for the back of my sign, and I'm hot gluing that into place. Now, I do have the original videos linked down in the description box below. If you would like to see that, that will be down there. You can always check it out after this video. After that was done, this sign needed one more thing, and I found this galvanized bunny sign in my crafting supplies, and I'm just hot gluing it to the center of the sign, and that completes this DIY.
Just like a spark that's breaking out, can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now.
Here is another blast from the past, but I really wanted to share this with you because I absolutely love it. I have an 8x10 canvas that I wanted to paint on using some of my basic acrylic paints. These are the 3 paints that I absolutely loved and wanted to create a background with. I will add it to the back of my canvas and try to blend it in using just a regular paintbrush. While I am painting the background of my sign, I just wanted to remind you friends that I do have other socials. I have a Facebook and an Instagram page where I like to post pictures of my DIYs and also a different form of communication with you. I would love for you to go check those out and maybe follow me over there as well. If you would like to help support my page even further, I would love for you to check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. That link is down in the description box below. Each cup of coffee does help make better content for you, so I do appreciate it. I did place my canvas off to the side to completely dry. Next, I want to use these ornaments from Dollar Tree. They're these wooden cutouts of eggs and bunny rabbits. I will use 5 of the eggs and I believe 4 of these rabbits for my sign. I am going to paint each one of my rabbits an egg, pretty much using the same painting technique. I am going in with my Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in the color Java, which is just a dark brown. I apply it using a paintbrush at first, and then I remove the excess with a rag. I do continue that with all of my bunnies. And then for my eggs, I do take some masking tape and tape half of the eggs in different directions and start painting on the bottom portion of the tape using that same Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in the color Java. I will add it with a paintbrush and remove the excess. I then remove the tape and reapply it to the other side. The paint had time to completely dry while I'm doing this, and then I will go in with my Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in the color Vintage Mustard, which I thought was a pretty color for spring. I did set that aside to dry completely. Now it's time to actually make my sign. I wanted to remove the canvas from the frame that it comes with, and to do so I am just using a box cutter. I am cutting along the outer edges of the staple part, and then I will remove the canvas from the frame. After I remove the excess canvas, I will then place my canvas to the side. I really wanted to stain the frame so that it would look more rustic, so I'm going in once again with my Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in the color Java, which is just a dark brown. I will add the paint on using a paintbrush, then using a rag to remove the excess so it's more like a stain. All that's left to do is to attach everything together. I'm just using my hot glue gun to attach the frame onto the canvas. I like to leave the canvas long to do so to make sure that I have it in the right placement. Next, I'm just taking a pair of scissors and cutting off the excess canvas. Now that I have everything attached down to one another, I'm just trying to see if I want this landscape or portrait, so I'm trying to find the best placement. I'm just seeing where all of my little pieces will be laying, and after I find a pattern that I like, I will then attach it down using my hot glue gun once again. The last thing I wanted to do was add some spring greenery right onto the picture frame in some of the corners, attach it using my hot glue gun, and that completes this DIY. Okay friends, that completes today's DIYs. I really hope these inspire you to create some of these spring signs. Like I mentioned before, they are super easy, quick, and affordable, and most of these items you can find at Dollar Tree. This one has to be hands down my favorite, but I would love to know which one was your favorite down in the comment section below. And while you are down there, don't forget to answer the question of the day. I love reading all of your comments. It really does make my day. Now, if you are new here, I hope you stick around. All you have to do is click on that big red subscribe button down below. It is totally free. And don't forget to click on the bell notification so that YouTube can always notify you when I upload a new video. And I would love for you to be part of my virtual family. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help out my channel. Don't forget to check out my other socials. All of the links are down in the description box below. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.